Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Somebody dust these draperies. Do you have to hammer now? Well, I'm trying to take a little nap. Well, I tried to sleep last night, but I couldn't. Didn't sleep a wink. Don't hammer now. I don't care what the union rules say. Don't do it now. Okay, big shot. Please, Cecil Bill. Going to play canasta.
I'm terribly sorry, but I forgot my key. Well, for heaven's sakes, can't you take your key when you go out? Well, I didn't realize my arms were perfectly full of packages.
Really, Fletcher?
Well, I'm terribly sorry. No need to raise such a fuss about the whole thing. I'm just trying to take a little nap. Why don't you go to sleep at night?
Oh! Never mind. Now, just leave me alone. I want to rest a little.
I'll let you rest a little. Indeed, I will. Yes, indeed, yes, sirree, Bob.
What are you doing out in the middle of the day anyway?
Ballet class.
Oh, you and your ballet.
It was your idea.
I don't care whose idea it was. Please let me have a little nap.
Honestly, such histrionics.
I wonder if there's anything left to buzz or ring.
Hello? Hello, Ivani. Oh, I just fine things. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. Looks like rain. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think I could go out after. I'd go out before dinner. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Hopscotch? I don't feel like hopscotch. Now when we play jacks. Hmm? Well, I think so.
Mercedes, get off the phone.
don't care.
Mercedes, get off that phone.
It's a free country.
Fran, if you don't do something about it... Fran, wake up! How can you sleep through all this? Fran!
Oh. I really didn't mean to fall asleep. I was so
How can
tired.
you sleep through all this?
Oh, what?
I don't care whatever you want, why, Betty.
Oh, Mercedes,
Mercedes, if you don't get off that phone, I've got to talk to Colonel Cracky.
I'll get off in just a minute. We ought to
She
get
doesn't have
another
to call him up,
telephone.
does she? Why didn't she just go and see him in his room?
I guess he's out somewhere or something.
Mercedes, now you get off this phone this minute.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Your Aunt Ophelia wants to use it.
Oh, Aunt Ophelia, go and lie down somewhere.
Glad it was you, ain't it? You feel good?
I didn't sleep last night.
I didn't either.
I went home and went to bed just as early as I possibly could.
Well, I was in my room early.
I took my copy of science fiction and I lay down and I read and...
You think maybe it's the science fiction that keeps you awake? You think you get rather excited?
Did you read science fiction last night?
No, I didn't. I did read a little bit, though.
I don't think that science fiction keeps me awake.
Don't you?
No, I think it was the unseasonable weather. It was warm and
Yes, it was warm.
I tried my best. And then all of a sudden I was lying. I just began to relax like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody was having a party. Great noise. Somebody playing the piano.
Someone had a party well, I think it was just over in the next court, too. I know that. I heard it.
Well, then I got
We're getting older, Ollie. Otherwise, we would have gotten up and gone.
I suppose so. Well, then I just stretched out, just getting relaxed again, and some guy couldn't get his car out. It was parked in front, and the bumpers were locked or something.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it was terrific. And then the people from the party came down, and they all decided to say goodnight outside the
They
window.
always do, don't
It was
they?
great.
That is Mercedes and Wyvetti.
Oh, yes, I tell you. And then finally everything was quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Then I itched all over.
Oh, isn't that the most miserable?
Oh, I thought I would lose my mind.
I know just what you're talking about. It's a dreadful feeling.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the season. Hello, everybody. Oh, don't be so
Hi,
chipper.
Kukla.
I'm not chipper. I just feel normal.
I'm cross, so don't cross me.
What's the matter with you?
Ollie's a little tired.
I didn't get any sleep last night. I've been trying to take a nap up here on the stage, and there's noise and confusion and everything. People making so much noise.
Were you out this afternoon?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
For a little while I was.
Were you?
I was pretty busy most of the day. I was getting a few things mailed off and packages and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You should have seen what Fletcher brought home.
Oh, what'd he bring?
What did he bring? Some presents?
Yes, a present from Uncle Charles.
Oh, Uncle Charles
Uncle
Ludlow?
Charles. Uncle Charles.
Ludlow.
Oh, you mean Chuck?
Oh.
Well, he's not really our uncle, I know that. Just call him that out of respect.
What did he
He's
bring?
not that old. Honestly,
No, he isn't very old.
I shouldn't be so cross. There's something wrong with me.
Look,
Oh, what a beautiful hat and a little purse on it.
that's he brought them from Nassau.
Oh, isn't that the cutest thing?
I wish he'd left them there.
Whose is it?
Ollie.
Well, I wish he had. I can't. Why should he go to Nassau on vacation in the middle of a busy season when we can't go?
Well, as a matter of fact, he's kind of in the vacation business, isn't he?
Well, he is kind of. This is for me, I think.
Gee, that's pretty.
This is for you, Ollie.
Oh, and that really is lovely.
This is for you, Fran.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, how nice. Oh, don't we all look lovely?
Let's go someplace.
Let's do.
I'd like to, but maybe that's what's wrong with me. Vacation. Maybe I need a vacation.
I could certainly use one.
I could take one too, but we can't leave yet. It's about 9 weeks, I think, before we go
Yeah.
off the air.
Well, I don't mind being on the air, but I don't know, somehow, I guess it's the weather and everything. I just feel like getting out on the open highway or getting on a boat or something and just getting lost.
Well, it would be perfect. I'd love to go. Maybe this weekend we can get out somewhere.
I doubt it. I don't think we can this weekend because we have to work.
Well, we do have some.
Oh,
things to
that's
do.
right. Extra show.
We have an extra show to do Friday night, and then on the weekend I have to get some things done in the studio. I have to do some painting.
Yes, I have to do some construction.
Well, I ought to get all my summer clothes out, too.
That's true.
Well, maybe weekend after next we could go.
Wish we could just go on a vacation right.
Ow!
Get off the telephone, Mercedes.
Is she still on the telephone?
Yes, she is.
Mercedes, now you've talked to Wyvetti long enough.
All right. Why, Betty, go to the window and I'll wave to you.
She's just next door. Oh, so it's utterly ridiculous. They get on that phone, day after day after day.
I can't understand what they say.
They don't say anything, they just
don't.
giggle.
Just long pauses and giggles.
Yeah, they just give me a long enough pause so I can take a nap, and then they giggle. It breaks the pause too much. Well, why don't we play like we're in vacation?
That hat's just beautiful on you, Ollie.
I think it's nice too.
It surely is.
Let me go and look.
Just lovely.
No! Well, it is kind of lovely, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it's just beautiful. It's kind of rakish.
Divine.
Thank you.
Why don't we play like we're going on a vacation? Maybe we could get a little rest out of it. We could pretend like why don't we play we're a family going on vacation? I could be Edgar, and you could be my mother Lucille.
And I'll be your father George.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't feel much like playing.
Well, we'll write you out in the first act. Why don't we do that? And we're going to have a vacation. I tell you, you have to go on a business trip, and we can't go on vacation together. Something like that. Should we do that?
That's all right.
You're going to have a happy ending?
Sure.
You come home from school, and I'll be pretty tired.
Oh, you be tired, and
Then I'll come home from work early that night.
That'll be the day.
that'll do it. Okay, I'm Edgar, little boy, and Fran is Lucille, my mother, and Ollie is George, my daddy. It's a play. Any coincidences are purely coincidental, or whatever that is. They say. Mommy, I'm home from school!
Wipe your feet before you come in, Edgar.
Oh, to go all the way back downstairs again.
Edgar, if you miss that last step one more time, honestly, I did this more than I can stand. Edgar, you don't have to run. You can take your time.
Oh, Mommy!
Hello, Edgar. Take off your hat when you come in the house.
I like my hat, Mommy. I'm home from school.
I gathered as much.
What are we going to do? Are we going out to dinner tonight?
Oh, we're going out to dinner tonight, Edgar. I am so tired I can hardly stand it.
Oh, really, Mommy?
Oh, I have had a day the like of which I hope I shall never see again.
What?
The telephone has rung constantly.
Oh.
I'm just going to drop all my clubs. I just can't keep up this social activity. It's just too much.
How about the PTA, Mama? You mustn't drop that.
Well, the PTA, that's different. That's more or less an obligation. It's a duty. It's something that I'm very interested in. But the canasta club has got to go.
Well, I'll be sorry, Mommy.
What time is it?
I always had good things to eat. I don't know. It's after school.
Surprise! I'm home early.
You've lost your job.
We're not going to eat again. Daddy wants to... Shh.
No. Big surprise for you. You know, you've been so tired, you kids, lately, and been dying to go away on a vacation and everything. Well, I've got great news for you. I'm going to take a business trip, and you can go along with me.
Where are you going?
Oh, good. That'll be wonderful, Daddy.
Where are you going, George?
Coloma, Michigan.
Coloma, Michigan. We went there last year.
Get to stay with your sister again, I suppose.
Well, that's what I thought. You could go and stay with sister.
I don't want
Have
to stay
you
with
said
Daddy.
anything to her about us coming?
Not yet, but I thought we'd write right away.
Well, you needn't do it.
Well, it's right near, if you want to go up and stay with your mother for a while.
I'm not going to go and stay with
We
Mother
can go
because
stay with Grandma. That'll be fun.
Grandma's going to come and stay with us for 6 months.
Oh, good.
You know that your mother is not happy here, dear. I didn't see why you invite her down.
Mother has always been happy here.
Yes, she has.
Lucille, dear, now why don't we just pack our things and we'll all go together? I think that'd be a real wonderful
George,
thing.
I am not going to Coloma.
You're not going?
I am not going to Coloma.
We are not going to Coloma.
Every time I've gone to visit your sister, I have worked from the time I came in the front door until I went out.
And she always hollers at me because I slam the screen door.
Yes, she does. She yells at Edgar all the time.
It makes me very neurotic.
It does. I noticed a great change in him after we came home. We're not going to Coloma.
And I might have to go to a psychiatrist because I get a trauma from Auntie.
From where?
From Auntie.
Well, I have to go to Coloma on business, so you kids can do what you want to. I tell you what, Lucille, maybe this year would be a good idea.
I'm not complaining, George.
Why don't you two go on a vacation by yourself?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, why not?
Could we go any place we want to, Daddy?
You want to leave your old father? Yes.
When he puts it like that, what can you do?
Leave him.
Let's go, Mommy. Let's go over and visit a tour director. Let's go and get a travel bureau and get some ideas for a trip, shall we?
Have you thought where you'd like to go?
I'd like to go in our 51 Ford because I'd like to put the top down and
By
drive.
all means.
I'd like to drive for a while, but I'd like to also ride in a boat sometime too.
Well, perhaps we could drive down, meet a boat, put the car on the boat, and go on from there.
That would be very wonderful, Mommy. Suppose
Well,
we
look
could-
through the classified section and find a travel agency.
All right. I know one, Mommy. Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel, certainly.
Let's go right over there now.
Well, just a minute, I'll get my hat.
I'll meet you there, Mommy.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Glockenspiel.
Well, hello there, Sonny. What can I do for you?
My mama's going to meet me here, and we want to go on a trip.
Well, that's just grand. I think that would be a wonderful thing. I've got quite a few ideas for you.
Oh, look at these wonderful folders. Oh, I'd like to go to Wild Horse Island.
Well, I don't know just exactly where that is.
That's up in Montana.
Well, we might be able to arrange a tour there. Well, let me see. Oh, here's some...
Good
fine-
afternoon.
How do you do?
I see you got here first, Edgar.
This is your sister?
No, this is my mommy.
Oh.
You're Mr. Glockenspiel.
Yes, I'm Mr. Glockenspiel.
The collar slipping.
My shoulders slope.
Oh.
Mr. Glockenspiel, we are not a family of great means. My husband has always been a fairly good provider.
Well, there's a good boat
have...
going to Benton Harbor, Michigan, round trip.
No, we want to go a little farther than that.
Oh, I see.
I have been able to manage the household so well that this year I have a considerable balance left in my budget.
I have just the idea for you, my dear, if I may sum it up briefly. We have a wonderful tour, pardon me, just opening now. There's a cancellation just came in. Would you like to go on a boat, too?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we had thought of a boat.
I suggest this. You want to do a little touring, your son said.
Yes.
We thought it would be nice.
Well, why don't you take your car, drive it down to New Orleans, get on a boat, and go for a cruise amongst the Caribbean islands.
Caribbean.
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 Caribbean!
Oh, boy, what a wonderful big boat. I wonder where our cabin is. Wowie. Mommy, come on, we're going to go now.
Oh, dear.
Isn't that wonderful?
I didn't have time to replace my hat. I lost it, you know.
Oh, well, we'll get another hat.
Oh, isn't this
Here we go.
wonderful?
Oh, look. How wonderful.
I trust you enjoying your tour.
Well, we've just begun.
I'm the captain.
Oh,
How do you
nice.
do?
In a few moments, we will reach first of the Caribbean islands, and I hope that you will be very happy down there.
Sure, we will.
I'm sure. Doesn't he look familiar to you,
It
Mom?
certainly does.
Well, mine is a common face. Well, I've
Have
got ready
relatives
to...
in the Middle West?
Hmm?
Have you relatives in the Middle West?
No, I don't. Excuse me, I have to get ready to tie up at the dock.
Oh, we're here so soon, Mommy?
My goodness, this has been a fast trip.
Look at that beautiful island there.
Oh, I can hardly wait to see one of the natives.
Yeah. Oh, look, they're all gathering at the dock to greet us.
So they are.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, wave at them.
Wonderful. Woo-hoo.
Oh, senor, senorita, welcome.
They're on all sides of us.
Welcome to the islands. Babaloo, 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 aye, babaloo, aye. Welcome to the islands, senor.
How can you see me?
This hat is porous.
You look so familiar to me.
Either the hat or him, I don't know which. Just have a strange feeling.
Look closely.
Daddy! Joe!
Yes, I flew down here to meet
All
you.
the way he came.
Yes. Oh, are you glad to see me, Lucille?
Oh, am I glad to see you.
Oh, Daddy, it's so wonderful.
Oh, is this ever casual? This is wonderful.
Let's go out and have we'll have a little dance and we'll have dinner together, just you and I.
I want to go, too.
No, Edgar, your father and I are going by ourselves tonight.
You can stay right here in the hotel. You'll be perfectly
Yes,
safe and
we'll
everything.
get someone to come and sit with you.
I don't want to.
Well, you're just going to.
Edgar?
I'll be right back, Lucille.
Oh, what a perfect ending.
I'll stay if you tell me a story, Mommy.
Well, what kind of a story?
Tell me a story about yourself.
All right. Sometimes I love you.
How do you feel the rest of the time, Mommy?
Sometimes I'm blue.
What does the condition of your disposition depend upon, Mommy?
My disposition depends on you.
What don't you ever mind?
I never mind the rain from the sky.
If you can find what?
If I can find sunshine in your eyes.
Mommy, do you love me?
Sometimes I love you.
Don't you love me all the time?
Sometimes I hate you.
My Mommy hates me.
But when I hate you, it's 'cause I love you.
Is that how you am?
That's how I am. So what can I do?
Just one more thing, Mommy. Who are you happy with whom?
I'm happy when I'm with you.
I don't mind staying, Mommy. You and Daddy can go out and have a good time.
You're a good boy, Edgar.
You really happy with me?
Happy?
You may see some wonderful sights tonight. There may be some wonderful dancers and singers and
Oh, I
everything.
suppose there will be. I'll tell you all about them.
You will? It's been a wonderful trip, Mommy.
Hasn't it, though? And
Well-
so inexpensive.
Yes. Daddy!
George?
Yes, dear.
Oh, you look so handsome in that hat.
Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, we'll dance the rumba tonight, and the la conga,
Oh,
and
yes. The samba.
il tango, and all the rest. We'll have a grand time. Good night, dear.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, Edgar.
Good night, Mommy.
Good night.
He's a sweet little boy.
Isn't he? He's so like my side of the family.
Yes. Oh, you think so? I thought he was more... Well, I won't argue with you now, Lucille. It's so good to be together.
Yes.
I'm so happy that we could spend our time together. You know, I spent a few hours here on the islands before you got here today. And it's amazing, these natives, some of these native people.
Oh?
They're amazing people.
Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director, Louis Gomovitz. And the costume designer, Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Burr Tillstrom, thanking you on behalf of... Oh, senorita.
NBC Television.